What is up, all my Poke fans? I'm glad you're having a great day. I'm glad you're here. I may have to restart everything I just set up because I failed to do so with my controller on. Yep. Okay. It's gonna be just a minute here, guys. So how's everyone doing? I agree. I also love Pokemon, my mons. Glad you're here. I don't know if we saw you last time. But, for anyone else who wants to get caught up real quick, I'm just going to give a quick synopsis. Yes. Hello. Just a quick synopsis. So we started the Pokemon Soul Silver randomizer. Because we failed real bad with the Pokemon White version randomizer. I got really disoriented. So I said, okay, we're just going to start a new one. We've randomized a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we've randomized a whole bunch of stuff this time. A few extra options that we lost. We lost badly. That's all up. Actually, the last episode of that just went up, I believe, yesterday on the VOD channel. So if you want to go check that out, you're more than welcome to. But, luckily for us, despite only being one episode in... Yeah, fuck Charon. So we did beat Charon, but we lost a little bit later in. We already have our first badge. We were able to beat Faulkner. So, my mons, there is some awesome stuff that has happened. So, basically the extra stuff, we've randomized pretty much all the same stuff we did last time. Even if we didn't lose to him, fuck him. I agree. We've randomized all the same stuff we did last time, except now we also have trainer names and trainer classes that are randomized. And the evolutions and movesets. Pokemon evolutions and movesets. Now, I did a little bit of research, what I could, since the last stream. And it looks like they still use the same evolution methods. So it'll still be the same levels that I need to reach. So for Fang here, something like 16, 18. And he's going to evolve into something else. Whereas Bobstina, I don't know if she's going to be able to evolve. Or how it's going to work. Because it didn't give me levels for their evolutions in the file that I have. But we'll see. Oh dear. How many do I have? It normally tells me how many I have. Can we sell anything? Okay, we have 8 Pokeballs. That'll probably be enough. We did unfortunately lose our starter, which was a Combee that had Judgment. Oh, I forgot to turn the audio on. Anyway, let me know how the audio is, if it's too loud, if it's too quiet. And we're gonna go and find us a trainer so that I can give you an example of the things that have changed in terms of names. Anyway, this guy gives us the Miracle Seed, which we don't really have anybody on our team to take advantage of that with. We have Bobster, Fang, Robbie, Robert, and Bobstina. I forgot to mention the other thing we randomize is their abilities, so let's just go and refresh these real quick, because I also don't remember. So Bobster has Blaze, which is not going to be helpful for us. Maybe Egg will what? My mons. What will Egg do? We've got Fang, who has Steadfast. Every time I flinch, it'll speed up. With Brine and Quick Attack. Issue, Metrical Sweat. Alright, I'll give you a second. Robbie, who has Snow Cloak for some reason, and Guillotine. Robert, who has Rockhead, so we watch out for recoil damage. We want to get a good recoil move. And, of course, Bobstina, also with Snow Cloak. For some reason. And then Egg. Now, we... Together, Ilstasas. No, more time. So we have already caught a Pokemon on this route, so unfortunately, we can't have another Vigoroth. Ooh, a Shockwave. Are you saying you need me to explain things one more time, my mons? Maybe Ifu, Fu, Fiu, Rightfulu? What is happening? Are you okay? Do you need me to call someone? Maybe Water Pulse will have better. One Chevy. One singular Chevy. I don't know, I'm not a fan of Chevrolet. I don't like their cars. It's a joke, though. I don't know enough cars. Will Egg be able to use the seed? Oh, that's what you meant. Maybe Egg will be able to use the seed. Excellent point. Now that I know what point you were trying to make. Anyway, Bobster wants to learn Rock Slide. And I don't know if we should get rid of one of these moves. These are all... Bobster, what are you better at? Special, I think? Also, both the Snowcloak mons might be related. Give up on Rock Slide. Hold on, I think it's Robbie and Bobstina. So, like, yeah, Snowcloak, this massive sloth creature and the axolotl are related? That is fascinating. I didn't randomize their types because I thought that would be a little bit too confusing. Don't family shame. What is this, Alabama? Telling me not to family shame? Anyway. Da-da-da. We need to move Bobster out of the first place, out of the first slot. Get Fang in there. That's my boy. So, Totodile, you might notice, does not follow the same naming convention as everyone here. That's because I didn't want to. Totodile, it was my first Pokemon. So there's a lot of sentimentality there. Anyway, trainer fight. First exciting thing, real quick. Who are we fighting? This is Huntress Thrud. That's right. The daughter of the god of thunder, Thor, is challenging me to a fight. Anyway. Like Nikki, Ricky, Dicky, and Don. I assume that's a show. It sounds like a TV show with a Wingull. I never watched that show growing up. Anyway, here's a Shockwave. If I seem like super high energy today, chat, it's because I've had a fairly good couple of days. Things have been going well. Viewership on the channel has been up, which is really exciting and nice for me. And the Wingull exploded. Uh-oh. Hold on, chat. I have to take a phone call. I'll be right back. Alright, chat. I'm so sorry. I just received some terrible news. It looks like, oh boy, y'all got crazy. Y'all got crazy in the chat. What happened here? I am so sorry. I muted the game chat instead of my mic, but I also muted my mic elsewhere. Alright. Awkward would be to join chat, like, right now. At least I can imagine all that ass being played. Wait, there's new ones? Yeah, there's a few new ones that I put in. I put in a few new ones, chat. Anyway, super sorry. Received terrible news about my car because I took it to get the tires fixed. Gonna need to talk to my mechanic buddy. But apparently I've got some really expensive repairs in the future for this car. That is, if this car is even salvageable, because it might not be. So I hope everyone's having a better day than I suddenly am. I was just talking about how good my past couple of days have been going, too. Oh, man. Karma. Karma, huh? Might have to set up a collection of some sort for that, because this is... That's gonna be an unmanageable repair. Otherwise. So chat, who do we think will be fighting next? Steel Wing? Why, what? Why do you know Steel Wing? Who are you? Pokemon battle? I'm on the phone? Alright, I accept your challenge. Alright, who are you? Bart Sigma! Oh no! What the skippity riz is going on here? Our crocodile learned Steel Wing. Now we're fighting this freak. Oh, back down to one viewer. Shamefulness. Alright. Well, I was going to brag about how I finally have ownership of the car that I bought like a month ago. So I purchased it with the agreement that we'd get everything sorted out with the title and stuff when we're both off of work, when we have the opportunity to go. We finally managed to do that last week, I think Thursday. Car got legally put in my name, and of course I was given 30 days to, you know, get it inspected, get some things fixed. I figured I'd go today, get the tires looked at, because I knew that there were some issues with the tires at the very least. But unfortunately, apparently what I failed to know is that there is an ungodly amount of rust on, like, the rear bottom of the vehicle. To the point that he said that he does not feel entirely safe giving it back to me to drive. So that's, yeah, that's fun. That's super fun. I can't wait to have to deal with that. Okay, we're back. What happened? Yeah, I got a phone call from the tire shop because I... Can you not hear me? Hello, hello, is this thing on? My mons, can you hear me? You didn't for a second. Sorry, I was checking the exact email. So let me... I did just... I was talking about it before you came back. Let me go over it again, real quick. I purchased a car, like, gave the money to the person that I bought the car from about a month ago. I've been driving it. Occasionally, I've been lending it to her to drive because, you know, technically still her car and she needed to do some things. So, I got the car legally put in my name, like, Thursday, right? They give me 30 days to do all the maintenance that needs to be done, get it officially inspected and everything. And I went to the tire shop first today because I know there was a couple of issues with tires. I knew those needed to be sorted out. Anything else I could handle later. So I took it really early this morning, expecting like a fairly expensive, like, hey, we're changing out the tires, that's expensive, whatever. I just got a call from them, hence why I had to step out for a minute, saying that he doesn't feel safe giving the car back to me. Because there is so much rust damage at the rear end of the vehicle. So now I'm going to be potentially spending a lot more money on repairs. I've asked him, he's given me an itemized list, apparently, from email that I'll check later. And I've asked him to also send me some pictures of the damage so that I can actually see it, verify that that is actual damage and that they're not just trying to upsell me on an expensive repair. Yeah, pretty bad. You know, if it is rust damage, that's not something that I can necessarily blame on the person who sold me the car. But whew, I might genuinely have to start up some sort of collection, some sort of GoFundMe for this, because I don't know how I'm going to pay for this otherwise. Yeah, it's super unfortunate. So, if you guys see a GoFundMe of some sort pop up in the Discord or on here. Speaking of, Noodle Nate, yeah, I had a good couple of days. I'm gonna chalk that one up to karma. Noodle Nate, if you're still in the audience, if you want to hit ! Discord, you can get a link to the Discord server that'll let you know when we go live, as well as if you want to get social all up in there. I know I'm not the most social of persons, especially in, like, group chats. Yeah, there you go. And let me know if that link isn't working or anything. Oh, we're fighting Princess Orisa now. From the hit game Overwatch. Yeah. I'm just gonna try to take this with as much of a smile on my face as possible. Try not to be too bummed out by the situation. Ooh, I do want to put some feelers out there from you guys. What you guys want to see over the next few days. Mostly just kind of how I want to structure it. I want to structure it out to being a different game every day throughout the week. Nothing you could have done, really. Yeah. Still stinks. Yeah, I know. It's rough. It's a rough moment. But it is what it is, I guess. Like I was saying, I want to kind of get a feel for what you guys want to see over the next few days. Like I said, kind of want to narrow it down to one game a day, each day of the week. So we know that Saturday and or Sunday is usually going to be D&D. I'm kind of thinking Monday for Pokemon. Probably doing In Stars and Time on Wednesday, because I want to be... Because I'm partially struggling whether or not I want to do Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm thinking a sometimes with that, like sometimes I'll be on Tuesdays and or Thursdays. But I do kind of need a break some days of the week. Sometimes. Yeah, we're gonna need to go back to a Poke Center. On the bright side, we should also be like right there in terms of being able to a Minecraft stream Tuesday and Thursday if you fill it up for then. Yeah. Honestly, Minecraft could be our Tuesday and Thursday content as something just like kind of filler. I'm not opposed to that. But yeah, just like one more good stream and we'll be, I believe, affiliate. And we're doing pretty good for this one. Anyone who knows Thief? Do you have anyone who knows Thief? I'm not someone who knows Thief. I'm not familiar with that. What is that? Tell me about it, my mons. What is Thief? It's a 100 chance to hold leftovers. So, held items are also randomized. I did forget to mention that as well, I suppose. The held items that the Pokemon have are also random. I think I actually have it up. I could look up what Munchlax has, if anything. Hold on, real quick. Let's do that. Control F, Munchlax. Okay, first of all, Munchlax evolves into Tauros, guys. And it has a 100% chance of holding the Protector item. Anyway, Joey is calling us. This is the one unfortunate thing. He might not be about to talk to us about his rat. So it does... You'll notice here on the right that it does keep the randomized trainer class, but not the randomized name, which is really weird. Anyway, Reaper, howdy. It's Joey, how are you? Hey, do you remember my super cool Bronzor? God, he's talking to me about his fucking fine china. He's talking to me about his plates. You ever had someone just call you to talk about their plates? The plate that they threw at you the other day? My Bronzor is different from regular Bronzor. It's like my Bronzor is in the top percentage of Bronzor. You know what I'm saying? Click. No need to wait for a response there. Anyway. Oh, man. Chat, which background should we use? I was always a big fan of this one growing up. This one and, this one. I like how, like, advanced sci-fi it kind of looks. I love the vibe it gives. But I'd also polish that shit with fucking diamonds. And it is a steel type. You like the red one? I like the red one, too. Holy shot! The map? The map. What about the map? Yeah, so like for the blue one, it has like the grid pattern overlaid onto the map. Right? It does look cool. I do like this. Are we thinking the cyber-themed one then? That's fair. That's fair. Alright, well, we gotta get over to the Pokemon Center. Oh my god, there's waifus in this grass? Wait a second, that's a male waifu. Oh god, Robbie, get out of there. Robbie. No, what do you mean Robbie can't be switched out? Oh dear god. No. 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 Oh no. The male waifu has a arena trap. Oh my god. What is it? Who did this? Who did this? I did not do this. Chat, it's a literal trap. Okay, I may have some bad news. I may have clicked a very bad button. Oh my god. Oh, today is not my day, is it? Chat. Chat, I hit the bad button. I hit the bad button. Oh, is there any way that I have like a save state? No, there's no save states. We haven't saved the entire time we've been playing. We're right back to the beginning, which honestly isn't that far back at least, but like, oh, we lost a few levels. There's no autosave to speak of. Anyway, hey guys, welcome to stream. Oh, I'm having such a good day. It's 40 minutes of nothing. Oh yeah, Bugsy, not Bugsy, Faulkner gave us fucking U-turn for some reason. That nobody can learn. So, needless to say, I'm having a great time. Oh, hold on, I just got a text message. It's not about the thing. Okay. I'm feeling excited because I've had a good couple of days. Life decided to say, yeah. Like I said, it is karma. I bragged. I was feeling too good, and karma just had to beat me right the fuck down. You know what? You know what we can do? There is one Pokemon that can benefit from Miracle Seed here. And that's Bobstina. Hold on, a different text message. It's from someone, it's from a friend. At least we don't lose Robert. We weren't gonna lose Robbie anyway, I don't think. He was, we had just healed him. Hey! The husbando of death. Hello. I'm so glad you could make it again. That was the first time we'd seen a Gardevoir, too. Ow. I don't think I can ever brag on stream again about having a good couple of days. Anyway, this should still be the same. It's not like it randomizes the trainers every time you start the game. Huntress Thrud has a Wingull. Yeah, so it goes by the normal technical rules of Pokemon that every Pokemon can still have two What other ability did that Gardevoir have instead of Arena Trap? Gardevoir. Gardevoir doesn't evolve. It has Payday for some reason. It has Arena Trap and Chlorophyll. And no held item. That's fascinating. You now have terminal cancer and there's nothing you can do about it. You die right now. That is exactly how it feels, you know? What do you mean I'm on cooldown? This is my fucking channel.
I don't like this rock.
Oh, sorry, I don't like that rock either.
Robert,
Yeah.
it's pissing me off.
That's exactly how I feel suddenly. It's pissing me off. That's fine. We smile through, we truck on. I do feel like I should answer this message, though. Can we get the first and last letter of the message? Of the text message I sent or the text message I received? Which one do you want, chat? Either one? Okay, so the one I sent started with the letter S, and the one that I... and ended with the letter K. There you go. Is this gonna be an elaborate guessing game of y'all guessing? No. It was... I didn't just send the word suck. As funny as a Smurf kick. Oh. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. I also love Twitch. You know what? Honestly, I probably would have been so fucking upset about that message. About receiving the bad news that I received. But you know, you guys are here to soften the blow and make me feel so much better. I love you guys. You guys are great. Fucking Smurf kick. Good guess, but that is also not what I sent. Hey, wait, we got a power herb. Is that the same thing we got last time? I don't remember. I was not paying attention to picking that up. You know what? Guillotine for you. Let's see if we can get this fucking move to work. I love guillotine. Come on. Come on, cut its freaking head off. This spirit deserves ancient French penance. Come on, use the French move. Okay, we ran out of PP for the French. Which sounds wild out of context, I'm sure. That's gonna be the title of the fucking YouTube video. Ran out of PP for the French. They can no longer say oui oui. What the fuck do you mean it has poison point? mean? What do you mean the frickin' noodle has poison point? Hi, Gardevoir, do you have arena trap? Yes, you do. Nuts. October 20th, 2025. We ran out of PP for the flinch. Oh, the flinch! We're out of the PP! Wait, is it significant? Is it significant that the femboy of death knows the stripper move? How did the randomizer sexualize this Pokemon at almost as much as the internet does by normal? How did... That's insane, chat. I just want to point out that what the randomizer did... The randomizer called it a trap in the abilities. We've only encountered male Gardevoir so far. And it has fucking payday. It just throws spare change at us. Back from Snipper Town. Did you do a clip of the stream? I was just explaining that the randomizer... Sex? Is that what you think happened? I was just explaining the randomizer over-sexualized Gardevoir almost as much as the regular internet by calling it a trap in its ability and giving it payday, the most stripper move possible. I mean, I guess we can just run out poison by running around and then heal that Pokemon. There's so many ways to get poisoned in this stupid fucking path here. Can we please? Thank you, Bobstina. Okay. Well, time to fight these fishermen again. Twitch just kills itself when you do. Anyway, Princess Orisa was stunky, so you did do a clip. Okay. I'm gonna have to take a look at that later, aren't I? What did you do? What did you clip? How scared should I be? Am I gonna get canceled? Okay, to my recollection, you're a dark and poison type. I guess Bobstina's kind of a lizard. Is that Bobstina's official theme song? Also, I think I implemented a cooldown. How is the cooldown? Is it too long? I do not remember what I set it as. So if it is too long, please let me know so that I can go and change it. It is now. How long's the cooldown? Settings. Setup? No, that's already set up. Give me a second. 30 seconds. Oh, okay. I think the only thing here is it says in these settings that it, to prevent spam by the same user, free sounds can only be played once a minute per user. Oh, hold on. Wade wants to talk to us. Sorry, I was just checking up on these. How are you? Found all kinds of berries. Okay, so we can go back to Wade. Oh. Yeah, that's about how my day feels right now. I'll be completely real with you. Robert, why'd you look back at us? Wait a second, Robert! You're in the sounds menu. Robert also has an anthem. It's just a saying. Are all my Pokemon gonna get their custom anthem? Robert is getting pissed off about this rock, I think. It's not a rock though, Robert. That is a child. That is a child that will grow up into the husbando of death. Into a husbando of death. Anyway, Shadowclaw. We're just gonna... what move? Acupressure? We're probably not gonna get a Gardevoir in this run, my mons. I mean, we just... The opportunity to catch it has passed. You know? Applies pressure to stress points, sharply boosting one of its stats. What do you think, chat? Is it worth losing one of these moves? I mean, we absolutely can't get rid of Mud Bomb or Seed Bomb. This is our bomber Pokemon. So, like, Wake Up Slap? I mean, Wake Up Slap is kind of weak, I guess. Yeah, we'll do Acupressure for Wake Up Slap. It was 60. It's gone now. Yeah. I feel like for a fighting type move, we can do better, though. Ralts. I won't lie to you, I completely forgot what a Ralts was for a second there. Oh, this is Princess Shield? Shield? Right, okay. I need to explain this name. Close Clizzy. I'm going to assume is close combat. I do need to explain the name Shield here. I put in all the Pokemon titles as names. So this is the manifestation of Pokemon Shield, is just 4 Raltses. 4 level 5 Raltses. Ah, good old close Clizzy. Hey, you know what'd be a pro gamer move is if we saved real quick. Just in case of another slip of the button. Oh, hey. I think this guy will give us a Pokemon. These are all princesses, too. Princess Carlac, my girl! All 4 of their VSTs and divided it by... You know what? I believe it. I believe you. Wholeheartedly, my mons. Anyway, we've got this water electric type freak here that Carlac has for some reason. Also, Carlac's a princess fisherman. All the fish. So fun fact, chat. Since you weren't here last time, my mons, I get to explain this. Every trainer class gets randomized to the same thing. So all of the fishermen are going to be princesses. All fishermen got randomized to be princesses. Robert wants to learn Dark Void. You wanna what? Robert! Dragged into a world of total darkness that puts it to sleep. So, I don't think I have youngster as an option, but Red is a possible name. So Red could be Red. This isn't that different from the fact that Robert normally would learn hypnosis. It's a dark type move instead. Alright, well, we've got 60 base attack, wing attack, or 80 for drill peck. So I see no harm in forgetting wing attack. Anyway, youngster Red would be hilarious. Are you also going to give me a fishing rod? Because I don't have that. At least I don't think I have a fishing... Did he give me a fishing rod? Robert wants the evil in his heart to grow and consume others with it. Anyway, this is the story about how my owl learned the powers of darkness to drag people. Huntress Scarlet. So Scarlet and Violet. So this is Scarlet. The manifestation of the dinosaur Pokemon game. I mean, like, drag you into hell. I just wanted to see it happen, and it didn't disappoint. Just like, it's also fun, you know. This gives me an opportunity to use moves that I don't think I would have ever normally used, or potentially even had access to. The girlfriend and boyfriend in this game be called Gold and Silver. That'd be so sweet. That'd be so cute. If we do get something like that, I'm gonna need fan art of the protagonist and the antagonist cuddling together if they end up being boyfriend and girlfriend. So, fun fact, there's also a separate... It handles red and blue. Oh, that'd be so fun. So, it handles trainer classes and double battle trainer classes separately. Throws and socks, you mean? That'd be cute. So I have an entirely separate list of random names for the... Wait, no. The trainer classes can't be red and blue because you have to give them separate names. Sorry. All the double battles are independently named from their own independent list. But I do think red and blue are on that list. Dragon Breath. Well, this is exciting. Can anyone learn Dragon Breath? Oh. Hello, Fang. Do you want to learn Dragon Breath? My child? Fuck Uproar. We get Dragon Breath. My Deinosaur from Jurassic Park gets to know the Dragon Breath. You guys don't need a reminder. You've been using the sound alerts. Oh no, we've been constricted. This one's into bondage. I'm doing this one for sound alerts. Oh no. There are a few sounds that I'd like to add, but I haven't found them in the library, so I might have to send someone on searching for...
Naked grandma! Naked, huh?
Chat, do not clip me saying that I want someone to search for naked grandma. No! No! You timed that so well! How did you do that? You monster! Oh, oh, and that one's getting clipped. That's so goddamn impressive. I'm so proud of you right now. Lychee berry. Oh. Yeah, you could probably use that. That was crazy. Okay, well now I know that the title of this VOD is gonna end up being My Chat Bullies Me. Hit him with a shockwave, Charlie. Wait, this is the freak that can poison me. You back now, my mons? Welcome back. Back from Snipsville. Snipsnipville. You know, I hear that's also what they call the, oh no, what's it called? I guess you could just call it bottom surgery. Chat, what's the male equivalent of getting your tubes tied? I can't recall. I don't remember. My brain is saying chiropractor, but that's not right. Get the hell out of here, congested cornea. What move are we forgetting? What's it called? No? Vasectomy. My brain then went to circumcision, and that's also not right. Vasectomy. Snipsnipville is... Yeah, that was a spam. That was a guy doing a spam. Anyway, does Bobster want to learn Rock Slide? I feel like Bobster's better with special attacks. Bobster, what are you good at? Show me what you got. No, you're better with attack. God damn it. I made a wrong choice. I'm gonna regret that right up to the Elite Four, I think. I mean, think, Poliwrath? Yeah, but it's not presently a Poliwrath, so I guess it threw me off a little bit. Gotta be forward-thinking with these guys, I guess. Anyway, Robert. We're doing red right now. Elaborate. We're doing red? Elaborate. The Pokemon version red? Like, getting all up on him? Rearranging his guts. Red? Hold on, pause for a second. My moms, you want to rearrange Red's guts? Let's talk about that. I could take him in a fight, right? In a fight, right? Anyway, who's this? That glance. That's a yeah? Wants to rearrange his guts? I mean, like, at least my mons know what he wants. Conqueror Chris. Chris is a conqueror? With a oh god, it's a Krogunk! The most dangerous of Pokemon. Get in the void. Get in the void. Get in the void. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Baby. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go gaga time for you. La da 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 da. Oh yeah, we've also forgot to rearrange our Pokemon order. Never played Deltarune or Undertale. Your only experiences with the fandom, but it feels very like Chris to have a Krogunk. Why is there a Garchomp here? Excuse me, sir. Goo goo gaga time for you. La da 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 da. I just really love the goo goo gaga time for you. Excuse me, you have what? No, 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 no. Totodile versus Garchomp. But Totodile has Dragon Breath. For some fucking reason. Hey, listen, if anybody in my chat is an artist, I'm gonna need some fan art on my desk by Friday. Of Totodile breathing Dragon Breath. Not poison jab. There were some people who were saying that's what the COVID vaccine was, a poison jab. Alright, I'll see myself out. For the record, chat, the vaccine was very helpful. I did my things. Oh wait, my Mons, you're actually an artist? Oh my god. Well, time to start commissioning you all my work. Not even close. Yeah, that's fair. Hey, look, I would not mind some free art. I can't really afford any paid art right now, especially with the situation. Can there be an item here? I think it's one of those people that comes by on specific days. Yes, please, rest my tired, weary Pokemon. Oh, are y'all seriously? Oh my god. I will be so delightfully honored to be blessed with your fan art. I don't care how good or how bad you perceive your fan art, I will be so honored to receive it. It's going to be bad, it won't be that bad. Anyway, now with the old rod, we have something very important. You're picking Epicons, yes! The lure balls! Don't hand me your balls in the corner of this shop. Don't do that. That's not cool. Anyway, the old rod does give us access to capture encounters in quite a few towns. So we could go back to... Hold on, let me load up my map. We could go back to Violet City and even Cherry Grove. Because there's a small lake in Violet City and, you know, the whole ocean. They might not be water types, so we could go back there and get capture encounters. It's a randomizer. It might not be Gyarados, but it could be Arceus. Bear that in mind. So, my vote is we go into this cave right here. Union Cave. See about getting our encounter in there. And then we go back and get those two encounters. If you guys want us to press forward and we'll come back for those encounters after, then I'm fine with that. Gonna need to remind me, though. Pirate Orange. I did just put all the colors, not just red, blue, and green and yellow. So here's a conceptual Pokemon Orange, with their primary Pokemon that they feature being Shinx. Which is cool. I like Shinx. Shinx is a really cool Pokemon. That being, you know, the lead Pokemon is pretty cute. Any Pokemon dies we're fishing. There you go. That makes sense. I also need to pull this out. Oh, my Mons, you weren't here. We need to do the favorites list, the favorites clause. Who are you submitting for this run? For your favorite? I assume Mareep. Right? Still Mareep? Makes sense? I was assuming Mareep, but I didn't want to write it down without you saying so. My Mons. Mareep. And then, just like last time, it'll apply to any evolution. So for you, that'd be Mareep, Flaffy, or Ampharos. The only thing is that the evolutions are randomized, so we might catch a Mareep, but it's gonna probably evolve into something different, most likely. Anyway, we have Tri-Attack. Oh, is that worth getting rid of Shadow Claw? Because Shadow Claw is really useful right now. Oh, you want well, I guess we can go just specifically Ampharos. I'll change it to Ampharos. But I will... No. You want the whole Evo line? Fine, fair enough. Whole Evo line. Hoping for Ampharos. What do we think? Do we get rid of Shadow Claw? I do like Shadow Claw. I think I'd prefer to keep Shadow Claw over Tri-Attack. I don't know. Does chat feel like that's a good move? Is Tri-Attack good? So, I think we'll get rid of it. Keep all moves. Ghost is good coverage. That's what I was thinking too. Oh hey, look at that. If only we were able to catch it. Steal. Unfortunately, stealing is not an option. We can't break this. Okay. If any of our Pokemon die, we've got to go fishing. That's what chat decided. Is there an item here somewhere? Yeah, he was an electric trainer. I did not pay attention to his name or trainer class. But it's time to find out what the hikers are. Oh, Volbeat! I'm not excited about that. It sure sounded like I was. Give it a headbutt. No! Oh, man. Well, the critical hit was not necessary. Thanks a lot, Robert. Power Lens. What's Power Lens do? Oh, that's the one that increases special attack. Who wants some special attack? Probably Robert. I think Robert is good with special attack. I mean, like, yeah, the Pokemon itself kind of sucks, so I'm not too sad about killing it. You know? Oh man, this is just Suck Cave, huh? Volbeat and Love Disc. Wait, evolutions are random. Volbeat might have been able to evolve. Oh no! Hold on. I'm sorry, fucking what? It evolves from Anorith. Or from Ninkata, sorry. Yeah, no, Volbeat doesn't evolve. Okay, dodged a bullet with that one. Yeah, this is, this is Disappointment Cave. It makes sense that all, like... It's fascinating that they managed to come together and be all similar like that. Ralph. It didn't even save that we switched our thing. Okay, we changed this. Now let's save to prevent any more accidents. It's cohesive. It's cohesive. And that is interesting. You know? No, Ninkata into Volbeat. Yeah, I guess. It's a split evolution, so when it does evolve, you know how normally it evolves into Shedinja? So for this one, now it goes into Volbeat and Anorith. It is cute that all the Pokemon in this cave suck together. That is fun. Anyway, who is this? Pirate Winston. He's got the body shape of Winston. Apparently Winston is a pirate and he has a lizard. Judgment! What is this child lizard doing with the powers of God? Cease! Didn't even know pirate was a trainer class. So like I said, I randomized it. I made a custom list of trainer classes. And it pulled from those to randomize. Yeah. Sorry if that wasn't clear. Espeon, oh, you would have been cool to have. Alright guys, time for her theme song. I don't think I did Pokemon Trainer. I can pull up the list right now, but I'm pretty sure I didn't do just generic Pokemon Trainer. I'm sorry, guys. In my defense, I did put in the Discord that I had, you know, the ability to do it. And that I was looking for recommendations. Hold on. Settings, custom names editor, classes. Let me just get through some of these real quick. I do have Just Trainer. Just Trainer is an option. Some of these are really funny. And I'm not going I'm not gonna spoil the surprise. I'm not gonna spoil it. Some of these are too funny. Some of these are going to be hilarious to come across without the context that they exist as a possibility. And I'm so excited for that. Anyway, Grottle, hi. Go Robert. You're gonna have to wait, but they are funny. At least a couple of them are kind of funny, I think. Oh, that's... You'll have to stay tuned to find out. How about that one? Now I'm gonna step away for like 2 seconds to go and get some more water. You guys behave.
What you gonna do with
SMH my head. I tell you guys to behave for like 2 seconds. Super Fang. Wait a second. Wait, what's so funny? Please tell me Fang can learn this, please. Yes. You've heard of Fang. Now get ready for Super Fang. I don't even care to learn exactly what the move is. You shouting, I can hear that. Is that another clipped moment? Are we just getting a ton of clips from this stream? Because that's so great. Do you feel like that's clippable? I'm not telling you to go back and clip it. But if you feel like it's clippable, then by all means go ahead, be my guest. Oh, what the heck? Cherubi's got arena trap too? You bonch. Needle arm? What arm? Probably not clippable enough. That's fair. I can hear that. Yeah, I'm not far, and I do use Bluetooth headphones because I don't like having too many cords and stuff in my space. Hi, Alfred. Hi, baby. Come on. Hi, babies. Say hello to the nice people on Twitch. Say hello. No? Alright. Alright, get out of here. And they kept the same cry for the Gen 1 Pokemon. Yeah, that's pretty fair. Anyway, Seed Bomb. Which is fucking incredible coming from someone with a 4 times weakness to grass types. I personally always thought it was kind of weird that all the cries are so, whatever you would call the noise that they are. Parasect used to have 3-4 times weaknesses? Jesus Christ! I mean, like, yeah, bug and grass would be, fire... would it be rock? That does sound ridiculous. But I also believe it. Is that why Parasect and Paris are so fucking aggressive in the Legends Arceus game? Gen 1 was weak to poison. Fire. Oh my god. Dude, that's awful. Imagine if instead of making it neutral to poison, they just added more and more 4 times weaknesses. Oh, a star piece. That's nice. Chimecho. 4 times weak to water because I hate you. What does Super Fang even do? Oh no, I didn't mean to use it. I meant to look at it. It's the new type we made in this game because fuck you. Alright, hold on. I'm deeply curious what Bobstina here could potentially evolve into. So I'm gonna cheat by looking it up. Whoa, what? What? It's a split evolution? From Poliwhirl? And from Pripreva? The other possible ability it has is Bad Dreams. Oh. Okay, chat. I need you to know that Swampert evolves from both Vibrava and Poliwhirl. With no further evolution. It is fully evolved. So let me just go back up to this. Vibrava evolves into Swampert at level 40 for some reason. And evolves from Poliwhirl while it's holding the King's Rock. But Poliwhirl also can evolve into Empoleon. Okay, I'm starting to understand the evolutions a little bit better. This is so weird. I love it. This is crazy. 2 fully evolved water starters out of fucking Poliwhirl. If we see a Poliwhirl, we need to go for it. Wait, we have a Poliwag. Hold on. What does Poliwag evolve into? Celio? So I do think one of the options I clicked is that it has to follow typing, so it does have to evolve into a Pokemon of the same type. What? Oh! Oh! Where are those eggs at? Okay, no, I'm spoiling myself with important things now. Stop it. I've already forgot what Ho-Oh is. Or what is where Ho-Oh usually is. I've already forgotten, so we're fine on that. Plus, Ho-Oh isn't in this version, or shouldn't be, in theory. I'm closing this document. What does Scyther evolve into? Alright, I guess I can pull this up again. Control F, Scyther. Fortress. Scyther evolves into Fortress. It's not cheating, but it feels dishonest to me to look up like important Pokemon like Ho-Oh. and Lugia and stuff, that feels weird to me. Okay, so to my understanding, everyone evolves with their normal evolution method. So Bobster here is going to finish up at whatever level he would normally evolve into. But it seems like fully evolved Pokemon are already where they end up. To my understanding, the chains max out at 3, so no one's going to evolve like 12 times. How close is Egg from hatching? Great question. Oh god, no one here is well equipped to deal with Voltorb. I guess Bobstina. Bobstina! Put Egg in front of the party. Put Egg in front of the party. Are we gonna nickname it Egg? Ooh, are we gonna nickname it something like Eggs Benedict? Oh, hold on, Joey wants to talk to us. I saw a wild Kyogre. I thought about going for it, but then I failed. Yeah, no shit, Joey. Oh, well, I guess that's just the way it goes. I'm not very good at catching Pokemon. That's what you get for going after a fucking Kyogre, dude. Alright. Egg goes at the front. You didn't swim all the way to Hoenn with your fucking rat. You're 12. Alright, hold on. Let's take a look at Egg. Egg. It doesn't seem close to hatching, unfortunately. How are our Pokemon looking, actually? Yeah, we could use a top-off. Let's go outside, hit the Pokemon Center. Maybe he rode on his Bronzor. Oh my god. Spinda, you got a little messy while you were eating earlier. I think you need a rag. I think you need to clean up. He rode it like one of the, Sonic Riders hoverboards. Definitely sucks complete ass cave. I agree with you. However, some of these Pokemon might be able to evolve in a very interesting way. Probably not Luvdisc. To my understanding, Luvdisc probably shouldn't be able to evolve under these rules. Let me check. Luvdisc. Yeah, no, Luvdisc cannot evolve. That's a shame. Right, no, yeah. God damn. Yeah, that sucks. Luvdisc, Espeon, Volbeat, Spinda. Hey, don't you be dissing on Espeon. Espeon would be pretty sick to get. Espeon just got lost. And because it was in the lower part of the cave, we're probably not going to see another one. That is a shame, because it does mean that under these rules, the Combee that was our starter would not have been able to evolve. Insert clip of shiny Espeon. Oh, that would have been great. Anyway, I don't think we've actually fought one of these rock climbers before. Hiker, mountain climber, whatever they are. So let's find out what these guys' trainer class got changed to. Also, Bugsy's gym's going to be interesting because it's going to be filled with hunters and huntresses. What does Voltorb evolve into? Great question. Voltorb. Direction up. Voltorb evolves into Raichu. No, Voltorb evolves into Raichu. Actually. Anyway, here's a Metang. I do have to be careful, because literally any Pokemon could have, like, some bullshit ability. No, Ash Ketchum told you that it evolved into a Jigglypuff as seen from above. Yeah, any Pokemon could have self-destruct. I was not paying attention to this dude's name. Well, I can learn... God damn it. I was gonna say boom. So any Pokemon can have self-destruct. Any Pokemon could have levitate as an ability for some random-ass reason. A good old random selfie D. You ever had a minty bee in a fucking Starbucks bathroom? I know I have. Doug Trio. Tickle-dick, tickle-dick, tickle-dick. Trio. Alright, who are you? Let's pay attention this time. You're headed to Azalea, are you? Let my Pokemon see if you're good enough to battle. Yeah? Who are you? Siren Azriel? I'm sorry, Azriel. Might just be an ice types. Siren. You know, the classic mountain climber sirens. Man, stop detecting. So, let me clarify. Siren as in the creature, the things from Borderlands that there are 7 of at any given time. So there's only supposed to be 7 of, and they're not ever supposed to be men. Delibird. Well, you're 4 times weak to rock, so... Power Gem. Juristic Parade. Oh hey, I have the images of how bad... Oh my gosh. Yeah, that looks pretty bad, I'll admit. Okay. Alright, back to it. Got a slight look at my screen and thought that would be a Shroomish. Alright, and then what are the fire breathers again? Why are you writing about Zubats? There's none of those here. Right, Pirate Artemis. The Greek goddess of the hunt is a pirate. Which does kind of make sense. Also, this is a nice type. The struts. The struts of my car are falling apart. Go to level 13. Speaking of Snorant, Glalie, Mega Glalie, Megas, X and Y, Kalos, Lumio City, Legend ZA. Legend ZA confirmed. I will not be playing Legends EA. So I love Pokemon. I do. I love Pokemon. I'm not touching the new Nintendo system. I'm not. Just between the shit when the Nintendo Switch 2 decided to launch, and they decided that they should be able to brick your console from anywhere in the world. It's on the Twitch one, though. Is it on the Switch one? Is it? Hold on. Platforms. Oh shit, it is on the Switch one. Alright, as much as I fucking hate Nintendo right now, I guess I could go pick up a physical copy at GameStop at some point in the future. As far as playing it on Twitch, though, I probably won't. It just, to me, personally feels like it's probably going to be a pain in the ass to get that up. Watch a little bit of it? Yeah, that's fair. I mean, there's a lot of controversy around Nintendo and Pokemon specifically right now, and I don't know if I want to give them more of my money. If I'm being completely honest with you. Is kind of where my stance is on it. Sword and Shield. I feel like Sword and Shield, like all the Switch Pokemon games, except for Legends Arceus, I feel have been massive misses for me personally. So if you don't have Legends Arceus, I would recommend that one. Me personally. Of all the Switch games. Oh, cool, an insect plate. Oh, if only we still had our Combi, that could be kind of useful. Hi, Spenda. It's just, to me, I personally, I feel like Pokemon games should not have DLC content, especially paid DLC content. Yeah, but it diverts from the regular formula in a good way. Like Sword and Shield, and to an even further extent, Scarlet and Violet, deviate from the normal formula. Yeah, I fucking hate DLC in Pokemon games. I think it has no place. It does not belong. And to go, oh, you should pay $30 more for one of 2 possible expansions? I don't know. You know, that it's just not right. But Nintendo has always kind of been... I don't know what the word would be. They've never really catered to post-game. If you really think about it, like, Mario games have always been like, oh, okay, there's a bunch of levels, and then the final boss, and then maybe you unlock a few more levels. But they're, like, excessively hard to go through, and, like, you have to 100% everything else to get them. Legend of Zelda. There is no way to have a post-game, because the game ends fully. And return to it. You have to, like, load up a save from before the final fight. So, like, there's no post-game to be had for Zelda games. Pokemon games have always been kind of had some post-game, but they have steadily gone further and further towards having no post-game whatsoever with every installment. Like, it just seems to me like Nintendo doesn't like the concept of playing the game to completion and then playing a little bit more. And I think that really reflects with the Pokemon DLCs, because it's less of having an extra area to play around in, more stuff to do, and more of, hey, here's a separate story that we would rather do as a separate game, but instead we'll just sell it off as DLC. Like, honestly, if they would have just packaged it as a different game and sold it for half the price as a main game, they probably could have made a... Like, I think it would have been better received if it were as, like, a mini game, like a mini spin-off Pokemon game. Rather than being a DLC. To a weird post-game in XY to basically none, except for DLC on the Switch. That's what I'm saying, man. Nintendo... I mean, look at Silver, Gold, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver. They give you an entire fucking other game as post-game. They give you the entire Kanto region. And a battle tower. The battle tower is phenomenal. I always really love the battle tower. There's a ball toy in here? Yeah, I suppose what I'm trying to say is, like the Sword and Shield DLCs and the Scarlet and Violet DLCs could have probably just been, like, mini Pokemon games. They could have packaged it up and sold it as its own distinct thing for, like, $20 instead of being a DLC, and I think it would have made more sense. Ooh! Here's something. We never changed our frame. Gotta look through these. I was always a big fan of number 20 growing up. But right now, I think I'm feeling 19. That price tag, it would be so acceptable. Like, that's so reasonable. But for me to have already bought a game and then have to buy, like, an extra DLC for it, it would also be, like, good for the Pokemon fans that don't have a lot of money. Because, you know, back when they had a lot of spin-offs, like the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games, the Battle Trozzies and all of that they would have, those were cheaper. I mean, some of them didn't cost anything. So now your options are to pay an already exorbitant price for a Pokemon game, and then, like, the other options are just to pay for it and then more. I don't think I ever played Pokemon Quest. I was a really big fan of, I think it was Battle Trozzi? No. Which was the one with, like, the toy box versions of all the Pokemon? Let's save. I was a big fan of that one, and as well as the Picross game that they had. Alright, so we do have an encounter here that we skipped past because we wanted to go to the Pokemon Center. So let's see what we can do, real quick. Oh, a Blaziken. Yeah, I'd be happy to have you on the team, buddy. Don't know why we're ending up with so many starters, but I'll take it. Hit you with some acid. Oh god, it's taking its revenge. Oh my god, where are you? Oh, I get it. You're really strong because you're a fully evolved starter. But come on! 2 fully evolved Hoenn starters on the team. Would be crazy. What do you mean you have Avalanche? Why do you have Avalanche? Why are you so obsessed with going second? What is happening here? Help! Don't you dare kill my Robert. You killed my Robert. I hope you intend to do something about that. And by something, I mean join my team. Alright, does anybody have something that could put him to sleep? No? The only one that had something like that is Robert, and he's now dead? Man. Rip Robert. Hit him with the Pokeball. Well. It could be worse. We could have lost Bobstina. Yeah, we will not accept the loss of Bobstina. Well, I mean, we're gonna try to catch this guy, chat. So try to think of some names. Have some names for me ready, in case we do manage to get it somehow. In case fate is on our side. For the monster that decided to kill our owl. To be fair, we'd be replacing one bird with another, and that'd be kind of poetic, I guess. Bobcorn chicken. Guys, it doesn't have to be Bob. The Bob era is over. The original Bob is already dead. We don't have to continue with Bobs. I beg of you. Well, that sucks. Alright, do I try to use the dive balls? And the lure balls, I guess. What else are you gonna use them for? That's a good point. Come on, man. Just get in the balls. Just get in the balls. Well, that's all she wrote. That's all I've got. So, one of our Pokemon died, so... Well, we do still have the well. We have the well. But if we fail to catch anything there, we've got to go fishing. You sure we can't retry the encounter? Look, as much as I would love to retry the encounter, that is it. I'm sorry, guys. I like to play by the rules. You know how it is. Bleh, rules. Boo. I know. Anyway, let's fight this guy. With what little time we have for Cheerio! For those who watch D&D, it's Cheerio. He has a Mareep. We're getting a little bit of insight into Cheerio, the silent man, the silent knight guy who does not talk and might be made of slime. Well, if you'd like to show Cheerio some more love, you should check us out on Sundays playing Dungeons and Dragons. Pikachu! I hate him. I instantly hate him. So chat, I'm pretty sure I've had this rant before, but Pikachu is genuinely my least favorite Pokemon, I think. I'm just kind of a hater. I see way too much Pikachu merch. Pikachu was the star of the show. Out of all 1,025, I think he is the one I hate most. He gets way too much merch. Like, he's an alright Pokemon, but easily he's like a 5 that gets treated like a 10. And I hate him for it. I despise him for it. Like, he's okay, but he gets, like, no merch can exist without Pikachu. And that pisses me off. You can't have merch, you can't have a tie-in. Raichu? Raichu's alright. I don't hate Raichu, because Raichu really doesn't get the same level of attention that Pikachu gets. And I think that's fair. I don't think any of them deserve very much attention. It's a mid Pokemon that's been put on a pedestal because it's the main character in the anime. 100%. It's like Pikachu, Charizard, I guess Mewtwo. A lot of Gen 1 Pokemon get a little bit more attention than they deserve because of nostalgia and like pandering to the fans, and I'm just like, no, that's not cool. Alright, you've got a rock incense, some energy powder, and some odd incense. None of that's particularly useful to me. Greninja in there too? Yeah. With Greninja, I think they were just trying too hard to create a new, like, oh, loved Pokemon. The fans took to it, and then the company just made way too much of it. Anyway, I think we're gonna try to go ahead on into that cave and catch us a Pokemon. And then that's where we're gonna stop for the night. I'm also considering doing longer streams. Let me know if you guys think that would be a good choice, you know? If not for the bad news and the, you know, dead Pokemon, I'd probably have the energy to go another hour. Oh no. Oh, what is he gonna do this time? Can he time it with when we get the Pokemon? Oh. that makes sense. You're good at timing that. That was good. That thing came out screaming for us. Okay, let's do Ominous Wind. Oh, it doesn't affect it, because you're... Why did my brain think you were a fucking water type? Slowpoke. Yeah, it is supposed to be Slowpoke's well. Okay, let's see if we can catch a Lickitung. Start thinking of names for this guy. For this distinguished gentleman. See if we can catch him in the Premier Ball. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go! Give me a name, chat. Are we gonna call him Slowpoke? That'd be funny. It is very useful. His name is Le. Why are you copying the exact spelling? That's what you told me. What do you want me to name him? Wait, no, you had an EU at the end of that last one. Wait, we could give him his German name. We could give him his German name, chat. His German name is so good. Schlurp. This is his actual name in German. In Germany, and I love it. When we think of Schlurp, chat. Ah, hell yeah. There we go. Positive affirmation. Schlurp is on the team. We didn't buy any healing items. That's on me. Alright, chat, that's where we're gonna end up. That's where we're gonna end off stream today. Hope you've all had as good of a time as I have. It's been phenomenal. I enjoy playing these games with you, because even when I'm having a bad day, y'all manage to make it so much better. With that, you know, if you're on Twitch, be sure to go check out the many videos that are up on YouTube. I think we're up to like 40 now, or somewhere near there. Go check out those VODs. They're really fun. You know, we put in all the time.
What you gonna do with?
Go check out all the apps that we've got over on YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, everybody say hi to YouTube. Be sure to come check us out on Twitch sometime, you know? These videos are so much better when I have a live audience, people that are talking to me, reacting to all the fun things. With that being said, I'm gonna say goodnight to all of you. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your week. Hope everything goes well. You know, enjoy. Bye-bye, everyone.